English is so hard. Hello everyone, it's me, Haley. Today, I'll be introducing Clio's Clear Cover Fixer Cushion, also known as the Don't Smear Cushion, and show you how they look when applied onto my face. Clio's Clear Cover Fixer Cushion, released in a total of 4 shades, they come as a special set, which contains the product itself along with a refill. The first thing that stood out to me was the design of the compact. I find the sparkling Clear Cover logo on the matte black lid quite attractive. When opening the lid, you can see that it comes with a uniquely shaped puff. This puff is a 7-sided puff that is said to be able to cover the narrow and fine areas such as the nostrils, fine lines under the eyes, and double eyelid lines. When opening the cap, the protective seal itself was also quite unique. It completely seals the cushion, and when removed, it comes off neatly without leaving any residue behind. The texture of the cushion is a little slick. When applied, it feels soft but fits closely onto the skin. The covering power of this cushion is quite something, as it seems to be pretty high for a thinly applied cushion. As it is layered on, the coverage increases. Even when reapplied, it applies on cleanly without any clumping, smudging, or feeling stuffy on the skin. Comparing the 4 shades on my arm, they each have a different tone. As time passed, the tone seemed to have dropped slightly. When applying the cushion on again over the already fixed layer, I was able to clearly see the difference with the tones. If you are going to choose the shade that you normally use, I recommend that you check how the tone of the cushion changes before you select which shade to buy. Also, being curious of its waterproof feature, I poured a lot of water on it to test it out. As I can see water droplets forming, I can confirm that it is indeed waterproof. As this cushion was given the nickname Don't Smear, how would I be able to forgive myself if I were to not do a smear test? And certainly, it didn't appear to really smear much on my phone screen, so I don't think it would smear much onto masks as well. So now that I've introduced the Clio's Fixer Cushion, let's move on as I show you how each shade looks on my face. Number 2. Lingerie. The pink beige color lingerie is set to go well with cool number 21. It's certainly without a doubt quite pink, so it's a recommended shade for those who like lively and bright shades. Number 3. Linen. The yellow beige linen is said to be a good shade for warm tone number 21. Although this is said to be a yellow beige shade, there doesn't seem to be much yellowness to it, so I would say that it'll look good on those with a neutral tone. Number 4. Ginger. Orange beige colored ginger is said to be a good shade for those who usually use number 23. This tone appears to give the skin a healthy complexion with a rather calm tone. Number 5. Sand. Sand beige colored sand is said to be a shade that suits those who are normally between a warm number 23 to number 24. When applied, I found that it was a tad bit dark to be for number 23. So I feel that it is a shade that would suit number 24 best. So I've applied on each shade one by one to show you how each color looked on my face. As each person will have a different habit when it comes to using cushions, even if the same cushion is used, it will come out looking and feeling different depending on how you apply them on. That being said, I'll now show you how I've been using Clio's Clear Cover Fixer Cushion, as well as show you the lasting test before I finish this video for today. As many of you may already know, I have dry skin, so when using a soft and smooth finishing cushion like this, I need to make sure to moisturize my skin first. First, I'll tidy up the texture of my skin with a toner, and then by moistening some cotton pads with it, I'll apply them on as a toner pack. After tapping my face to absorb the toner, I apply on a moisture essence. If you find that your skin still feels a bit dry, apply it on once more to finish it up. If by any chance you feel that these steps are too much, you can apply on a mask pack after tightening up the texture of the skin and remove it after about 15 minutes. Lightly apply on the toner once more, and then you can proceed with applying on your makeup. When applying on the cushion, apply a small amount of the cushion to the center of the puff. Tap the puff on the cushion cap to spread the product around evenly. Then, apply it on around V-line of the face and gradually spread it towards your nose. After that's done, I tend to finish it off by dragging the leftover product on the puff outwards towards my jaw. Finally, if you find that you need extra coverage, pick up about half the amount that you had first used onto the puff. Pat the puff on the cap again and apply it unevenly, layering on to the areas where additional coverage is deemed needed. By doing this, your thinly applied base makeup, which should maintain coverage and not feel dry, is complete. This is how my face looked after having just applying on the cushion just now. After completing the rest of my makeup, I came back to check on how it looked after about 5 hours. The sides of my nose, which tends to crease, often looked neat, and I was able to see the cushion lasting quite well without falling apart or darkening. So, we've taken a look at all the colors of Clio's Kill Cover Fixer Cushion, how they looked on my face, and its lasting ability. Although it is safe to say that there was barely any smearing, if you were to wear a mask for a long time, it's inevitable for the part where the mask touches to be removed. However, as long as the base makeup is not removed on purpose, it is a cushion that is quite long-lasting and allows for easy touch-ups. This cushion is highly recommended for those who tend to value coverage and/or durability. It is also recommended for those who are looking for a cushion that is smooth and soft, doesn't feel sticky or stuffy on the skin, and is easy to use. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and if you did, please like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. I'll be back next time with another video. Till next time, bye. English is so hard.